If you're lucky, at some point you might visit a town, a city, or even a whole country where you instantly feel at home. A sense of belonging that you've never felt before. This has happened to me twice in the last 37 years of my life, and both of them times has actually happened in the last 2 years. But why? Why is it that we have this sense of belonging to a place that we've literally never been to before? Is it the place? Is it the people? Or is it in your DNA? To help me figure this out, for this video I've partnered with MyHeritage. They are the leading global family history and DNA service. Now, if you've watched any of my previous road trip videos before, you'll know that I absolutely love Scotland. It is home for me. There's something about the place that I love. I need to go through the first part of having my DNA tested, which is the kit itself. The package arrived in the post in a small box and with very simple instructions. 2 swabs, 2 cheeks, pop them in a solution, screw on the top and send them back in an envelope that they've provided. Piece of cake. Now there's a ton of different locations in Scotland that we absolutely love to visit, but one of our most frequently visited places, especially in the winter months, is Aviemore in the Cairngorms. Now the reason we visit it so much during the winter is because we generally like to try and keep away from the crowds, and on top of that there's often a hell of a lot of snow. Now if you catch it on its day, when it's cold enough where everything freezes, there's not really any wind, and you've got a nice beautiful blue sky, then there's just something magical about the Cairngorms. Dodson reckons my ears are a little bit red. Obviously I can't see them, so I don't believe her currently. We'll see this at the end of the video.
Abnormally red?
Apparently they're abnormally red. I don't think they are. They seem fine. Bit of a sit rep though, so we've had loads of issues since we arrived. We arrived with an empty water tank which we thought we'd fix, but then we did fix the water tank, but then the boiler stopped working, so now we've got water, but it's about -15 and we've got no heating, so we slept outside, inside, outside, freezing. A little 11 and a bit mile walk up into the mountains. It's frosty. Thoughts on the hike?
It's been very good.
It's been beautiful. It's been a lovely day. Some treacherous bits we thought. Danny's leg was going to get amputated.
And then he snapped both my legs.
Thought it was at 128 hours or whatever. But she survived, she's there still. And we're heading towards the ski place. Sun's coming down, the moon's up and it's beautiful. Top it all off, we've just stumbled on the full herd of reindeer that you might or might not be able to see on the video. So I've just recently, about an hour ago, got my DNA matches or results back from MyHeritage. MyHeritage can return results that break down your origins from over 42 different ethnicities in 2,000 geographical regions. So there's like a video thing by the looks of it that plays, so I'll put it on the screen as well. So Chris, ready to explore your ethnicity. Let's go. You know what to expect. So I'm 53% Irish, Scottish and Welsh. Interestingly, there's no England on there and that's my majority. 32.6% North and West European. Didn't necessarily expect that. 7.7% Balkan, which I think is like Croatia and everything. 4.8% Greek and South Italian. Definitely didn't expect that. And 1.9% of 2 more ethnicities. One of them looks to be England. Let's see what that is. So the view, full ethnicity estimate. So 53% Irish, Scottish and Welsh. I kind of expected that a little bit because I know my dad's side's got Irish in them. North and West European I wouldn't have guessed at all. Balkan wouldn't have guessed, neither would I for Greek or Southern Italian. I'm 1.1% English. That'll definitely explain the dodgy Macam accent. And I'm 0.8% Ashkenazi Jewish. I don't know where that is, or really what that is. Well, there you have it. It seems me family like to get about a fair bit. It might explain why I love adventure and exploring and all of that sort of stuff. I've always thought there's a bit of gypsy in us. I don't know, can I say gypsy? I've said it. As I mentioned earlier, you can also go through your DNA matches. In your DNA matches, it'll link cousins, first cousins, second cousins, third cousins, parents, grandparents, and all the rest of it. And you can contact them directly if you want to try and learn a bit more or connect with them that way. So that's an option. Now, I have a link in the description below so that you can buy your very own DNA kit. If you pop in the code ChrisDNA, you'll also receive free shipping. And as a bonus, you'll also receive a 30-day free trial of MyHeritage's best subscription for family history research and enjoy a further 50% off the subscription if you decide to keep it. Thanks again to MyHeritage for partnering with us on this video. And since I'm 7.7% Balkan, I can finally use some footage that I've had for ages, never ever had anything to use it for, which is when me and Danny went to Croatia. We survived the car journey. We're here, well I think we're here, I don't know actually, I think this is the entrance. But we're like half an hour early because there was no traffic at all. There was about 4 cars on the road the whole way. So...
It's so cute. Half an hour early.
Well, how's that cute? We are half an hour ahead of schedule.
You'll be running at that.
What are you scared of, darling? That could well be here. You'll be fine. They'll not wanna. They'll definitely eat me because I reckon there's a fair bit more meat on me than there is on you. You think?
I think we're friendly anyway.
Friendly? Oh, just a friendly grizzly bear. I'm with you, boo boo. Started off with a pretty spectacular view literally as you walk in the park. What a beautiful day as well. It's absolutely stunning here. I've never seen water so deep in a lake actually and so crystal clear either. It's absolutely beautiful. Well worth the day trip.
We can't get to the higher lakes.
Can I get up? This whole half is off limits.